Hi, my name is Mariela Campbell of Mariela Campbell Photography. Today I want to show you how I approach a flat lay, what we do to find an area and all these little things and gadgets that I bring and what I ask for from my florist, from my bride and anything else. So let's go. So I normally will bring just a little box or bag full of little things and trinkets that I like to shoot my flat lays with. Most weddings will allow you the ample time if I ask them to. Otherwise, you know, it's not really ideal in every situation, but it will elevate your game. So try to get it in there. So let's see what's in my box. My little homemade flat lay mat. Now the reason why it's homemade is simply because it's just easy to travel with. I can fold it, it's not going to get any creases. And just to be sure, I already know my color palette prior, so I prep prior to what I'm doing now. So I have a few dishes, a few little gadgets. These are actually my bride's earrings, which I will be putting in there. Then we have the rings and a ring box. Okay, my ring box. I had a his and hers vow book, ribbon, little cute scissors, and invitation suite from a talented calligraphist. And I also bring blocks. Now these little clear acrylic blocks is what's going to elevate all the stationery on the flat lay, so we have a beautiful amount of, you know, leveling and whatnot, and we could place things underneath the card as well as over. So let's get to it. Oh, of course, flowers from my florist. And so I've got light coming here and light coming here, so, but you see it's still a bit off here. So what I do is I'm just going to bring in some fill light for that as well. Now what I'm doing is finding my right layout, so I try to get a little bit creative and see how we roll. Alrighty, first things first, find your spot for your cards. So the artist has asked me to do both envelopes. I have to do one at a time. Let's do this one first. No, I like this one better. Okay. I'm going to assume that stays in there. Where's my glasses?
I think it stays in there.
I think so. That looks pretty. Okay, so we've got some elevation there. I'm going to keep this one low. Just there. Details. It's about playing around with the design. All right, let's put you here. And so many details. Okay. RSVP. Okay. I think I want some more. So there's no right or wrong way to do this, honestly. It's what your creative mind wants to showcase. So that's that now, but the only thing you have to remember is balancing colors. Browns. So these are kind of like the poppy colors that we've got going on in the color palette. So it's green, pink, white, and brown. And then there's also little small pops of yellow, which I'm probably not including in this one. And now, I'm going to balance the brown with the brown over here. Okay? Okay. And then, little white trinkets, whatnot, we're going to put you, over here. No, that's not going to work. Let's put you up here. ribbons. I have white and pink. And I'm going to bring that around here. So let's take you off. Because we also need to put flowers under here.
Do you shoot individually as well, or is this like your
One flat lay. The only individual I would do
is the shoes?
is the rings
Okay.
with the veil and
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
few
yeah.
things here and there. Other than that, no.
So it's kind of like your one shot.
Yeah, this is my one shot.
Okay, cool.
I'll do different angles, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well, because I've taken a shot of everything, and it gets a lot.
it does.
It gets to be a lot, but if you do this, it's like.
It does. So, you can like separate this and get creative with it. It does get really overcrowded, so I don't want to put too much more. I was going to get these, but I'm not doing that now. It's got too much happening. And the fun spot, I love the flowers. Okay, flowers. Imperative where you put these. The simples. The simples. No.
Is this something that you ask the bride and groom, like if they want, or the bride, like?
No, I just
you
do it.
Just do it yourself. Okay.
I will do it if there's time allowed. Because I always ask them, do you have? Well, the thing is if they don't have invitation suites, I still will do it with whatever I've got, like the rings or the shoes. I'll do a little flat lay just to bring in some kind of elevated element of the details that they decided to bring in for their day.
Okay. So you ask them to bring in this stuff ahead of time.
Oh yeah, I will say, okay,
I know that.
I need your invitation suite. Can you please bring me one? And they normally give that to me, so it's nice. I have like a bunch of invitation suites from all my past brides.
Okay.
But yeah, I do ask them regardless. Okay. So now the idea with the flowers is to balance everything out. And, oh. Do I want that one? No, I do not. All right, one more flower. No, I'm good. I don't need any more. Shelley will put that one here. That's it. That's my flat lay. So now when I shoot it, it's going to be tight. Okay? So you can barely see. You know what? I might move this one over. Sorry, buddy. Go away, shoe. Okay. I think we're good. How does that look? Yeah?
That's good.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
The flowers really add a lot. I see what
It
you're
does.
saying.
The final touches.
Yeah.
Do you bring the flowers?
I asked the
Or you
florist.
ask for it? Oh.
I always ask the florist to please bring me a handful of flowers. I set up wherever I'm out the way.
No, like in the corner of your
Oh,
vinyl?
I only did the corner because I don't want that line and I don't want extra work. Otherwise,
So you
those
just-
ones,
So you just shoot it tight?
I shoot it tight. So those ones that don't have lines, then I'll shoot with my macros. And I might bring in some light depending on how we're going on here. So we are at, I'm going to shoot at 4 so I can get most of everything. And then I'm going to bring it back down. So let's see.
Is that the focal point? Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay. So, see? Tight shot.
Oh, wow.
Tight
That's
shot.
so pretty.
So I'm not really worried about getting all the shoes in. It's more for the the pop of color. That's what that's there for. Okay, so that's that. Now, I really only need that one shot. Oh, yeah. Now I'm going to shoot with a macro, which is a micro lens. I can get real close with it, Jen, and it gives me beautiful bokeh as well. It is one of my favorite lenses.
Okay.
Okay. And if you've noticed, I've taken all my ND filters off.
Yeah. I love those filters.
I love my filters.
I got a good one.
Okay. So here is where now I can get creative, and I'll go in and shoot a close-up of the ring with everything behind it. See?
Yeah.
Okay. So with the macro, you can get this close, and it'll still focus on you if I got it on full. No, here we go. Vibrate on. Okay, get details. So this is where I want to get now capture the actual cardstock. Now you get that close with the other ones, it won't focus.
Okay.
Okay, so with these ones, it focuses. Yep. Okay. Macro top shot. Okay. I do a separate shot with the veil because I love the creaminess that it gives in the shots with the bokeh. And it's simple. It's just rings, and they have the his and hers vow books. This one's just a basic vow book. We normally have more customized standards. And I'll bring in little extra flowers, and that's it. This one's very simple. It's mainly focused for the rings. Okay, now I'm going to use the 105. My 105 is my details. I absolutely love this lens. It is not for the Z. I have an, what do you call it? Adapter. So I have to use it with an adapter because it's not a Z mount, it's an F mount for like the Nikon DSLRs, 780, 800, etc., etc. So I'm going to add a little lift on my veil so I can have so we can see the detailing. Okay. And this one now the light's pretty good, so I'm shooting at 200, f3, 125. And one more shot. That's it. That's all the details that I get normally on flatlays. I mean, there's more. I get dresses and whatnot, but today is just about these. And yeah, so if you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.